All right, so mammals. Only vertebrate who have specialized teeth. Teeth that look different. Sure, reptiles have little pointy, sharp teeth. Yes, fish have teeth, but again, sharp and pointy. When you find a mammal skull, one of the things you will notice is that their teeth are entirely different. Now, I have for you a mystery skull, and I'm going to tell you the story about how we came about having it in our possession and what exactly I think it is. The skull is right here. Now, as you look at this, first things first, big long nose. Ooh, look at those 2 rows of plant crushing teeth, those molars in the back. We are apparently missing part of this and almost looks like maybe someone sawed this off. Now, somebody brought this in to us, said they found it in our park. All right, before Carver Park was, well, a park, it was farmland. So my thought is, well, maybe this is remnants from when the farms were here, I don't know, 60, 70, 80 plus years ago. And I thought, well, maybe it's a cow skull, maybe it's a horse skull. I guess upon first glance, I looked and thought, well, that kind of looks like a deer skull, but bigger, so maybe moose, but that doesn't really make sense for to have it here in Carver Park. And so as you went through some of the, those thoughts, I asked the person that brought it in, well, where exactly did you find it? He said it was partially buried in the ground. Part of it was sticking out of the top. I thought, all right, well, maybe, just maybe, because it was in an area that we do run mowers from time to time, this sawed off part was where a mower had come through and just cleaved, boom, the top right off. But then I thought, man, if a mower blade hit this, I can't imagine that this would not just shatter into a million billion pieces. So I'm like, that's probably not it. But but this was really something I started to focus in on. I'm thinking, all right, well, I guess, why would somebody saw the top part of the skull off, especially if this was something that came from, the farms of yore? Cows. Maybe they had cows on this old farm that had those big, long, like steer-type horns, and maybe someone, when the cow died, they wanted that for, like, their wall or their car, and it doesn't really make any sense. But again, it was this long nose where I thought, even, cow is probably not something that's going to work here. So then I went, well, again, it kind of has this long nose like a horse would, and I thought, but really, why on earth would someone be sawing the top part of the horse's head off unless, oh my gosh, it was a unicorn? That's right, I'm pretty certain that this is the only existing skull in the entire world of a unicorn. Long horse-like face, horse-like teeth, sawed off. Of course, what would they have been taking? The horn that possesses magical powers. We all know that that's what unicorn horns have, are magical powers. So I tell you, my friends, that in our possession at the Lowry Nature Center, maybe, just maybe, we have the world's only unicorn skull. Now, I did key this out using a Mammal Skulls book, and it told me that it was a moose skull, which led me to think, well, this was probably something somebody shot up north years ago when moose hunting was still legal, brought it home, decided I don't know where to put the rest of the stuff I'm not going to use, so they dumped it in our park. Alas, we have a moose skull. But I'm going to stick with that first chance, unicorn.